Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the EFRL Elite Entertainment Advanced Late Model Stock Series. Tonight we're live from New Smyrna Speedway. Dean Demmer has set down quick time 1855. Ben Morrow in second with an 1862. Brad Stefan with an 1864. Matt Setzer in fourth. Travis Lapinus in fifth. These times are extremely close. 1 through 7, barely a tenth separating them. These guys have one set of tires. They will have to refuel once tonight. The rookie race that we just got done with only had one caution. Pitting under green. I guess I'd only take enough fuel to make it till the end and probably only right side tires. Michael Steele swings it around. Something we did see with the rookie drivers, that a lot of guys are getting really loose coming out of turn number 4. Nathan Hale got so loose when he corrected it, snapped to the right and sent him up into the wall. We'll let these guys round out their practice, and then we're going to go over our point standings. Coming into tonight, we've got 3 races left. Larson Parker on the number 18 machine has yet to lay down any time. Larson has been one of the quickest guys week in and week out. It'll be interesting to see how he handles New Smyrna Speedway. See Devin Smith running around that number 95 machine. Dakfu Enterprises Incorporated, or DEI. Teammate Ben Morrow takes over the point. Ben Morrow going to be the first car to set down a lap time. Not much has changed in the top 3 points the last couple of weeks. We got Dean Demmer on the point in second. Ben Morrow 24 points back. Behind him in third, we got Travis Lapinus in fourth. Devin Smith moving up 2 points after 2 positions after last week. Kyle Lingerfeld down a spot. Brad Stefan has moved up into 6th. Michael Steele moves up into 7th. He moved up 3 points. He had a great run last week. Matt Cochran is up 1 position, but I don't see Matt on the field tonight. That's going to cost him in the points. Josh Fox has dropped 4 positions, missing last week. Matthew Setzer dropped 2 spots. Dwayne Kernahan 11th. Forrest Smith in 12th. Adam Capps in 13th. Forrest Hamilton in 14th. Larson Parker 15th. He's only ran probably 4 or 5 races, but he's ran pretty good in all the ones he's been in. Dustin Carroll in 16th. Adrian Giordano in 17th. And Dan Park in 18th. Nathan Hale, thanks for subscribing. Really appreciate it, bud. You had a fast car tonight. Wish you wouldn't have had that bad luck early on. Ben Morrow sets down a quick time, 18:46. That's faster than anybody had in practice. Larson Parker on P2, 18:51. Dean Demmer running right around where he was in practice at 18:55. Brad Stefan just getting ready to head out as Devin Smith finishes his second lap. $18.56. That's going to move him up right behind Dean Demmer. Bad Brad in that number 89 machine. Normally a pretty quick car. Hasn't had the best of luck or the best finishes so far this season. First lap at 18:66, going to put him in P6. $18.54 jumps him all the way up to P number 3, inside second row for that number 89 of Bad Brad Stefan. Michael Steele does not look like he is taking time tonight.
You were around from back in the days with Iris and the creation of iracing, the creation, the concept, and the product that you wrote from then till now.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big topic.
Track temp has dropped just a little bit from where we ran our rookie race. We were at 118 degrees. We're down to 114. Be interesting to see how much these tires fall off. During our rookie race, they really didn't seem to at 60 laps. But these guys are running about 2/10 faster a second. Definitely abusing those things a little bit more. A beautiful night. Only a couple clouds in the sky at New Smyrna Speedway. Just waiting for qualifying to wrap up. Thank you everybody for joining. Don't forget to cheer on your drivers in chat. If you want to chat with us on YouTube, you do have to subscribe to the channel. That's just to keep up the riffraff. Alright, we are getting ready to go. We're starting to grid up. Oh, give me 1 second here. Alright, we are back. Just had to make a quick adjustment to my cameras. Alright, starting inside front row, we got that number 13 machine of Ben Morrow. Ben is battling with Dean Demmer for the points lead. Coming into tonight, Ben is 24 points back. Larson Parker starting outside front row. Inside row number 2, Bad Brad Stefan. Outside of him, we got our current point leader, Dean Demmer. Inside row number 3, number 95 of Mr. Devin Smith. Rolling off on the outside of row number 3, we got that 16 machine doing Canada proud, Travis Lepanis. Inside row number 4, that number 3 machine of Matthew Setzer. And outside of Matthew, in that number 5 machine, hometown favorite, new daddy, Michael Steele. Oh, Michael Steele has missed the grid. One more lap under caution, and these guys will be getting down and dirty. Pace car's down off. Ben Morrow gets a green flag. Larson Parker charging hard on that outside as we head down into turn number 1. Larson Parker is going to steal the lead on the high side as they exit turn number 2. Morrow, Demur, Brad Stefan all right there. 125 laps to go. You want to race hard, but you also want to race smart. Well, we're happy to have you, Jenna. Sorry your driver's not racing tonight. These guys are going to put on a great battle for you either way. We got Brad Stefan and the 41 of Dean Demmer. Looks like things might be heating up there. Brad gets a good run through the center of the corner, gets right to the back bumper of that 41 machine. Michael Steele has made it into the race, but he is one lap down. Larson Parker showing how strong he is on these short tracks. That number 18 machine, always a force to be reckoned with. Larson won our inaugural season of the Super Late Model Series we ran a couple years ago. Oh, Parker blinks out just a little bit. Ben Morrow trying to close that gap, just 3/10 of a second off our leader, Larson Parker. You can see that 3/10 of a second is not very much as we are looking out the back bumper of that number 18 machine. Hey Marcy, thanks for liking the stream, ma'am. Oh, the 18 machine had to get off of the gas, started to get a little loose. Ben Morrow able to close up ever so slightly. You can hear them hard on that rev limiter as they get close to entering the corner. Actually, about 3/4 of the way down the straightaway, he's on that chip. All over the back bumper of that 18 machine. 18 is blinking a little bit. Oh, the 18 car got a little loose. Looked like he might have tail slapped that front straightaway wall. Top 3 cars have separated themselves. Brad Stefan falling back just a little bit. About a second gap between him and the the third place car of Dean Demmer. Matthew sits in that number 3 machine. Currently sitting in sixth place, trying to hold off that 95 of Devin Smith. Dean Demmer is able to overtake the 13 car of Ben Morrow. We'll see if Dean has anything for that 18 machine. Dean is our current Elite Entertainment Advanced Series points leader. Dean running all the way down next to that apron, puts those left side tires right on that yellow line, that last lap. Turn 1 and 2, running a little bit of higher line. He has shrunk the lead of that 18 machine down to just a half a second. Hey Dwayne, thanks for liking the video, bud. Sorry you're not here tonight. Morrow looking high. He is right on the back bumper of Larson Parker. We are 26 laps into this event. Long ways to go. Ooh, 41 gets loose, able to save it. Still sticks right to the back bumper of the 18 machine. Parker gets loose. 41 has to lift. That's the first mistake we've seen by Parker tonight. Not something we normally see out of him. Dean Demmer looking to the inside as we head down into turn number 3. Got the line coming out. We'll see if he's able to get the power down side by side as they cross the stripe. Ooh, door touch a little bit. 18's going to get the worst end of that deal. Is going to fall back to third. It's probably a good thing we're not able to hear the radio chatter tonight. And that is the first lead change we've had so far tonight, 30 laps into this event. Demir Morrow Parker setting down some blistering lap times. Morrow and Parker so far tied with the fastest laps. Stefan looks like he is out of the event. And Marcy, that'll move Michael up to 7th. If we get a caution, he'll be back in the thick of this. Top 3 have a 4-second lead over 4th place of Travis Lepanis. Lepanis kind of all on his own. There's a huge gap between him and then back to Setzer in 5th. We got Setzer, Smith, and Steele all running together, but Michael is still a lap down, unfortunately. I got you, bud. Yeah, that definitely happens. Oh, Marcy, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. I'm doing great tonight. It's a Tuesday night. It's still warm up here in northern Minnesota. Well, in the mornings it's not so much. We're down to about 40 degrees in the morning already. Setzer gives up 5th place to Devin Smith. Michael Steele currently running in 7th, just kind of holding his own, running with this pack of guys, hoping for a caution to come out. Setzer runs in that corner way up high. Michael goes by him. I always love the little details Michael puts on his cars. It looks so amazing. AC Custom, Two Broke Girls Designs, JTD Motorsports. Jacoby James Racing on the hood of that bad boy. And Ford Mustang is quick. Dean Demmer currently running on the point with that Carhartt Freight Trucking All-Star 15 TV sponsored machine for Rocky Faith Motorsports. Got a full window of Ben Morrow. Larson Parker has fallen off the pace just slightly. I'm guessing he is planning for the long haul and just kind of taking it easy, get those tires for the end. Yeah, Marcy, his cars look amazing every week. I just love looking at them. I wish I was as good at making logos as he was. Hey, Jeremy, how's work going, bud? GTD, we got running 4th currently, and Michael Steele on lap down. He missed the grid, so he's started behind the 8 ball. He's currently in 7th. I don't know, he just jumped to the pits and light out. I didn't see there was no caution, there was no wreck. I'm not really sure what happened to him. I feel you there, work is work. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. We are caution free 44 laps into this race at New Smyrna with the Elite Entertainment Advanced Series presented by the Extreme Forces Racing League. After tonight, we only got 2 races left in this series, and then we're actually going to change cars. We're going to jump up to the super late models. Elite Entertainment. It is an upstate South Carolina and Western North Carolina premier entertainment company specializing in weddings, public and private events, as well as offering an array of services to local venues including karaoke, trivia, single, and live music management. Be sure to check them out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'd like to thank Adam Capps and Elite Entertainment for jumping on and being our title sponsor tonight. Larson Parker is in the pits, first car to do so. It's going to cost him a lap for sure. Larson Parker, 30-second pit stop, headed back on the track. No, Larson Parker is not back. Is he done? $18 looks like he is out of this event. Jumping on board with that number 41 machine. So is he trying to stretch it out and see how far he can go, Jeremy? He is currently running in 3rd place, 7 seconds off the leader. Unless it's a secret and you don't want to give it away. Because we know all the other drivers listen under the broadcast just to get those little tidbits of advice. .105 is max. All right. Well, right now he's running almost identical lap times to the 2nd place car of Ben Morrow. Demmer is still laying down the quickest time so far. Michael Steele has pit. Yeah, I don't know if I would either. I do like to play the cards close to the vest and maybe go a little bit longer than everybody else and see if they mess up and crash and cause a caution that I can take advantage of, but that's just me. Steele back on the track. Quick pit time for Michael Steele, 12 seconds. Last lap, Ben Morrow and Dean Demmer, identical lap times, with Travis being less than a tenth slower. Looks like we have gotten a little bit of cloud cover down that front straightaway. As the 41 crosses the line, we are officially halfway through this race. Oh, 41 gets loose. We saw him a couple weeks ago stay out longer than anybody else, and it cost him the race. He got loose and spun all by himself. We'll see if he has learned from that mistake. Morrow considerably faster that time by. He has closed that gap up a little bit, and he's got the number 5 machine of Michael Steele right behind him, who presumably has a fresh set of rubber underneath that car. Ben Morrow lets Michael Steele go by. Michael Steele that time around was 0.2 faster than our leader. Demmer is putting a lap down the number 3 machine. Michael Steele continues to follow him around. Michael might be able to get one of his laps back. He is faster than that 41 machine currently. He's got those fresh tires underneath there. Michael has reeled in the leader. He's going to try to get one of his laps back the hard way. See if the 41 will just move over and let him go and not contest him. Michael Steele gets one of his laps back. 50 laps to go from New Smyrna Speedway. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. Really appreciate you joining me on a beautiful Tuesday night. Thanks Dean Qualley for joining us. Boss man, how's it going?
Not bad, not bad. Good racing so far.
Oh, it's great. No cautions. We're 79 laps into this main event.
Yeah, nope. Good racing so far. A little shocked on where all the cars are, but oh well, happens once in a while.
Oh yeah, getting late in the season. People got stuff they got to get done before it gets winter time. You and I probably know that better than most of these guys because we got that snow stuff to deal with.
Yeah, that's right.
So looking at the lap times these guys are running, they did sit down some pretty quick times, but they're pretty comparable to what you guys were running in the rookie class.
Yeah, pretty close, yep. I noticed in the rookie class we had a lot more sun than what they got, a little bit more cloud cover, I think.
Yeah, the track is actually about 10 degrees cooler currently from where you guys started off at. Doesn't seem like it's much, but that 10 degrees makes a huge difference for grip.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So we got 2 races left after tonight, and then we're super late model racing on Tuesday nights. I'm excited about that. Those cars are a blast.
Yeah, no, I think a little change up won't hurt anything, and got some special things happening for the super late model series. 10 race schedule, 4 championships to be won. Pretty neat.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun time. Dean in that 41 machine has stretched out his lead over second place by 2 seconds. Yeah, Dwayne Kernahan and Chant was not impressed with their snow.
Oh, he knows all about that too. He's only about 3 hours away from me.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, he's a Canadian boy too.
Yeah, he sure is.
Now, Michael Steele was able to get one of his laps back, but he hasn't been able to pull away from the 41 at all. Now, from what Jeremy was saying, these guys can run about 105 laps max on fuel, and it looks like they're definitely trying to push it to that window. So far, Michael Steele and maybe Setzer are the only ones that have pit. Yeah, Setzer just pit on lap 75. '16 of Jeremy Lapenas comes down pit road. Oh, sorry, Travis Lapenas. See, Jeremy was in chat and messed me all up.
That's alright. I mean, Travis would probably be ahead of Jeremy anyways. sorry, Jeremy.
Our leader has ducked down pit road, handing it off to Ben Morrow. Let's ride on with that 41 machine, see if he gets tires too or just a splash of fuel. Jeremy says, how dare you? Just right side tires for the 41 machine. That's going to leave our leader, Ben Morrow, the only car that has not pit. I would imagine he wouldn't want to stay out there too much longer. Those guys are going to be running much faster lap times than him with them fresh tires. Ben Morrow slow and come out of turn number 4. He's going to take that pit road. Little squirrely on entrance. No tires for the 13 machine. Bold call. 41 just passes him as he exits pit road. "30 laps to go. 4 cars left on the lead lap. Michael Steele has fought his way back to only 1 lap down. Dean Demmer's lap time the last time by was 18:49. Ben Morrow's lap time was at 18:96, half a second difference. Not getting any tires may have just cost Morrow the race. Now we'll see if the 16 machine of Travis Lapenas can gain anything on him. Looks like Travis did take tires. At least right sides. So Dean, you were able to run a recruitment race or a practice race with some new guys. How did that go?
It went pretty good, actually. One caution, but I actually brought that out myself. I don't want to say too much about it. I spun out, but no, there is definitely some really strong cars out there, and it'll be a good fit for our next season, for sure.
Awesome, awesome. Ben Morrow has fallen back to a 4-second deficit over the 41. Travis Lapenas has gained on him. He's still got 7 seconds to try to make up in the next 25 laps. Dean Demmer at 41 machine got to maneuver around some lap traffic of Matthew Setzer. Out of the top 3, Travis was the fastest last time by. Half a second faster than Ben Morrow that last time by for Travis Lapenas in that 16 machine. At this pace, he will eat up that 6-second deficit pretty quickly. But once you catch him, that's trying to get around him is a whole other story. Devin Smith currently running in 4th. Michael Steele in 5th, 1 lap down. Good recover from Michael at keep digging after he missed the grid. Only 1 lap down, all the way up to 5th. Dean Demmer is catching up to Michael Steele. Might actually put him a lap down before the end of this one. A second lap, that is. Jump on board with that number 16 machine. We can see that 13 getting closer. Just a second and a half difference now. Every corner, that 13 machine is getting bigger in the window. Travis has got to stay smooth and reel him in. He'll have plenty of time to get by him. Ooh, Morrow makes a little bit of a mistake, pushes up in the corner. Travis is right there. Morrow unable to battle him. 16 of Travis Lapena is going to take over second place. But it's all clear sailing for that number 41 machine of Dean Demmer. Going to be 12 laps to go when he crosses the stripe. Oh, Michael Steele loses a position to Matthew Setzer in the closing laps of this race. Ten laps to go. Devin Smith may catch Ben Morrow. Ben has really fallen off the pace. He's running a whole second slower than everybody else. Oh, Ben Morrow spins out in the corner. Caution on the speedway. I'm guessing his tires gave up. Ten laps to go. First caution of the evening.
Ooh, that's going to change up the point standings, I think.
Yes, it is. Matthew Setzer, I do believe, should get the lucky dog. Before that caution came out, Dean and Travis were running pretty close to identical laps. This could get pretty exciting when we go back green flag racing.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be a very interesting restart.
Dean's tires are about 3 laps newer than Travis's. Not enough to amount to anything, I don't think. Now hopefully these guys put enough fuel in to make it to the end. We go back green. I do believe we're only going to have 5 laps to settle this. Well, maybe only a 4-lap shootout between the top 3 cars, Demmer, Lapenas, and Smith. Only 3 cars left on the lead lap. I'm not sure what happened to Parker. He fell back a little bit early on, and then around lap 46 he pitted and was done. I don't know if he had hit the wall or what. No caution came out. Lights are off on the pace car. We are going green flag racing. Be going on green. Got to make sure these guys don't jump that restart. Bunching up, coming into turn number 3. Good jump by both leaders. It looks like the 41 might have had a little push from the 95 of Devin Smith. Might have spun his tires a little bit. Ooh, both cars look loose as they exit turn number 2. Three laps to go as we cross the stripe. Lepenis looks like he is losing just a little bit of ground. Two laps to go. He's got to make his move. Dean's just got to make sure he hits his marks and not pay attention to the 16 in his mirror. Last lap, 95 gets loose coming out of turn number 2. He's going to fall back a little bit, but he keeps it going straight. 41's got about 2 car lengths on Lepenis. He looks to be in the clear as long as he hits his marks in 3 and 4. Coming to the stripe. Demmer, Lepenis, Smith, Setzer, Steele. Morrow brings it home in 6th. Dean's burning it down. All right, we'll give these boys just a second to collect themselves and get up in the interview booth. And right at the end, we lose our buddy. Mr. Qualley lost internet or lost power. All right, we got our third place driver, Mr. Devin Smith. All right, Devin Smith finishing third tonight at Ollie's Outlet Machine. How you doing, bud?
Doing pretty good.
Well, your teammate had a heck of a run. Ran up front most of the race. Didn't change tires on that pit stop. Cost him big.
Yeah, he blew a right rear.
I was wondering, he was getting slower and slower, and I was like, oh, I think you're going to catch him anyways, and then about that time he looped it.
Yep. That's hilarious. At least you know you make it 115 laps on a set of tires.
Not the worst thing ever, that's for sure.
No,
Did make for an interesting restart.
it did. It did.
Looked like
Just didn't have nothing for him.
yeah, you tried. Looks like you got a little loose coming out of the corner though.
Oh yeah. What was it? 2 to go, I think, coming out for.
Yeah, you were all kind of sideways.
Yeah, I think that was the most sideways I was that entire race.
Well, it's always good to see you up on the podium, bud.
It's always good to be up on the podium.
So we got 2 races left. Then next season,
Schedule looks pretty good.
4 championships on the line. I'm pretty excited to see how that's going to play out.
Yeah, 3 races. What? 3 races each, I think. Besides maybe like one.
Yeah, something like that. Yep.
Yeah, it should be good. I'm excited to get what is it, Kern County in there, because that place seems like it could be a lot of fun in those cars.
Yeah, and I was just looking at that one. So there's an asphalt track, and then there's a separate dirt track. So it's not that you get both of them, and it's not like they just threw dirt on the asphalt track. It's a completely different track.
Yeah, it's completely different. That's for sure.
I'm excited for that. I'm excited to go pick that one up.
Yeah, the dirt track's actually pretty good. Turn 1 and 2's pretty tight, and then 3 and 4 is a little bit wider for the dirt track anyways.
Nice. Well, congratulations on your 3rd place finish. Who'd you like to give a shout out to tonight?
The same as always. You guys for running the leagues, you broadcasting, teammates for sticking it out even though most of them is gone. Yeah, other than that, we had a good run, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Awesome. Yeah, I sure did. All right, but we'll see you back next week.
Alrighty.
Driving that number 16 Ford Mustang, Old Town Pizzeria, Travis Lapenas.
What's going on, Mick?
Not much, bud. Pretty interesting end of the race for you.
Well, something's got to be interesting. It was there was half that race I was by myself. I was like, did everyone leave?
I was actually noticing that too. There was cars that were about 4 seconds ahead of you, 4 cars that were 4 seconds behind you, and I was like, well, he's gonna make something happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's the yellow put me in there. I took the right side tires. I know Ben, who's my Xfinity teammate, so Ben took the risk of taking no tires, and that didn't pay off, and that set up that end of the race. I guess it was in green white checkers, but that last late race sprint.
Yeah, Devin said he blew his right rear.
Yeah, which is kind of weird for these because usually it's the right front, but yeah, this is a weird track. After about lap 15, the back end starts drifting out on you. I was trying to be very conscious not to wipe that out. Not that got me any better than 3rd or any worse than 4th, but that's what happened.
Overall, a pretty good night. I mean, we went 115 laps with no cautions on this track. I was impressed.
Yeah, it's a deceiving track because it's big, it's wide, but it's one of those ones where it's almost like Lakeland, but it's got a weird. It's not flat like Lakeland, but it's got a little banking, but it's sharper corners. It's a good track. I love this track.
Awesome. Well, we got 2 races left, and then we're going to switch over to super late models. Have you ran those at all?
Yeah, I did the first, and Efrl did the first 2 years. So I mean, year 1 I did really well. Year 2 I was okay. I think I missed a few, but
Okay.
yeah, I like the year 1 I did win the championship, but year 2 had some race wins, but missed some races. I don't know. I love the super late models. I like the type of car where not tire wear. I mean, there's tire wear in these, but the big power. You got to mind the power. You got to put that eggshell under the throttle sometimes.
Yeah, you
That's
definitely have to be
what I enjoy.
mindful. You definitely got to be easy on that throttle control.
Yeah, and the throttle control is my thing. So we'll hopefully use that to the advantage next year. But we still have, I think it's Southern Nat and Myrtle Beach.
Yes, sir.
Southern Nat's not really my bag, but Myrtle Beach is probably my favorite track. So I don't know. We'll see what we can do. I honestly think Dean, like, not to suck the fun out of the championship, but Dean and Ben are so good. I don't think I can close that gap. But we'll just go out and try to have some fun.
Well, Ben did falter tonight. Ended up finishing 6th or 7th, so you guys did gain some points on him.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, if there was a few more cars to put in between, it would have helped. But it's the way the cookie crumbles some nights.
Definitely. All right, bud. Who'd you like to give a shout out to tonight?
Just the team. I mean, Mike Dwayne couldn't make it. Jer, Old Town Pizza and Deluxe RV, and yeah.
Yeah, they didn't make it, but they were cheering you on in the chat.
What's that?
So they didn't make it, but they were in the chat cheering you on, or maybe giving you a rough time.
Yeah, it's cheer me on to wait for somebody to screw up is all that happened this race. But that's racing some nights. You just got to be patient and wait for somebody to falter. And unfortunately, it was my Xfinity teammate, Ben, but I'll take the second.
All right, bud. Well, congratulations. We'll see you back next week.
Yeah, we'll see you Thursday.
Oh, yes, Thursday for the dirt.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
All right, coming back to the booth, he dominated the second half of this race, the 41, Dean Demmer.
How we doing?
Doing pretty good. A pretty crazy end of the race there. The 13 didn't take tires, and it cost him big time.
Yeah, he blew a right rear going into turn 1 there, and yeah, pretty much ended any chance he had. Unfortunately, he ran a good race to that point, but yeah, it's always hard to decide whether you want tires or not. I mean, the fall off really wasn't horrible, but we were all battling up front there early, so I think we all kind of abused our stuff. So I guess tires was the call, and it paid off.
Yeah, it definitely was the call to make tonight. I was wondering, when he came out of the pits, you were just barely going by, and I was like, well, this could be interesting, but then he faded fast.
Yeah, I don't know if I figured he took less fuel than me or something like that, and I was like, that's why I started pushing really hard to make sure I stayed in front of him, but I don't know, a couple laps later, he's like 3 seconds behind me, and I'm like, oh, I guess he didn't take tires, and then, a few laps before he blew his right rear, he said he didn't take tires over the radio, and he was pretty loose, so, yeah.
Yeah, definitely not good for him, but it more or less probably guarantees your spot on the podium for the championship.
Yeah, if I can figure out the math, and if we clinched it this week, that'd be freaking incredible. But this whole Rocky Faith Motorsports team is put in a lot of work and have a lot of faith in me each and every week. So if I could bring home the dub for them, that would mean a lot for them and for me. But we still have 2 more weeks of racing, and we'll see what we can do the next 2 weeks.
And then we're going to bust out the super late models.
That's right. I'm excited to see what that brings. They're very similar. Just the super late model has a little more power and has less downforce, I guess, but same type of body. But
yep, you just gotta be a little more careful with that throttle when you're coming out of the corner.
That's right. But they're just incredible looking cars. Same with these. I mean, these are really good looking cars as well. But I don't know. I was originally disappointed we didn't go to the super lates at first, but I mean, I take back everything I said about this car. It's a good car.
And we have an interesting championship format for next season too. So there's going to be 4 championships on the line.
Yeah. So what I understand is, there's going to be different races that count towards a certain championship. So that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out and how points are actually awarded. I don't know about the point system yet. I just saw the format, but yeah, it's a cool idea. Dean Quali always keeps it fresh and makes people want to come back. So that's the important part. And yeah, we'll see what the end of this season brings and what next season brings.
All right, bud. Well, congratulations. And who would you like to give a shout out to tonight before we let you out of here?
Just my entire team over at Rocky Faith Motorsports, Carhartt, Fry Trucking, everything they do, and Falcon Graphics and all the dirt, and you for broadcasting, mate. Much appreciated. And yeah, just Dean Qualley as well. I mean, just everybody who puts money in this league, it means a lot, and just glad to be here.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, and we'll see you back in the booth next week.
Yes, sir. I'm excited. See you then.
All right, have a good one. All right. Exciting finish for the Elite Entertainment Advanced Series tonight from the EFRL. Pretty crazy night. One caution on lap 110 or 115. Dean Demmer brings it home on the podium. I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and please join us Thursday night on All the Dirt for some dirt car action. That'll do it for me. All the Dirt. You've been watching All the Dirt tonight. Doubleheader from the EFRL. Thank you very much.